Today I'm going to present an overview of AI Agent Builder in OutSystems Developer Cloud, or ODC, our fully cloud-native visual application development platform. This new add-on is designed to bring the simplicity of low-code to the art of building generative AI-enabled applications. AI Agent Builder allows the OutSystems developer to build Gen AI agents with drag-and-drop simplicity. It also combines the power of LLMs and retrieval augmented generation with your own data sources for seamless integration with OutSystems applications. Before we get too far into the details, I think it's important to mention that AI Agent Builder is part of a larger AI initiative that consists of three main pillars of success. The first pillar is really about the built-in features for the developer that accelerate development. An example of this is the AI-assisted coding features that guide the developer as they're building applications. The second pillar of success is about implementing AI all throughout the software development lifecycle. An example of this is our AI Mentor application that continually assesses the applications in production to help your team follow best practices and avoid future technical debt. And finally, AI Builder falls into the third pillar of AI implementation, which allows the OutSystems developer to extend the platform and easily leverage other solutions and services. At OutSystems, we recognize the challenges that many of our customers are facing, as well as the ways in which we can help them solve these challenges. We understand that the leadership across many enterprise organizations, they're having a difficult time identifying AI-driven opportunities, as well as equipping their teams with the knowledge and resources required to implement these technologies. Managers are also having challenges with the complexity of artificial intelligence, and they're having a difficult time finding the talent to implement these solutions. Add to the mix the importance of security, maintenance, and scalability across all AI solutions, and they really have their work cut out for them. We believe that OutSystems AI Builder can help in a number of different ways, including AI-driven quick start apps for common use cases, ease of integration with instructions and data sources, and the ability to easily leverage the leading industry AI models. With AI Agent Builder, OutSystems has now positioned itself as the go-to platform for digital transformation with artificial intelligence. With this and other AI-driven features, OutSystems can now reach an entirely new segment of buyers who may not have initially been in the market for a low-code platform, but they're interested in leveraging Gen AI in their operations. For example, if you're an IT director, with OutSystems, it's now easier to develop a roadmap for AI use cases that's aligned with the company strategy. It's also now easier to equip your teams with the knowledge and the tools to get the job done, and you can effectively manage and measure the AI strategy across the entire enterprise. So for companies that would like to unlock the potential of AI-driven business transformation, AI Agent Builder enables rapid and secure integration of generative AI into the most important projects and applications. But with everyone buzzing about artificial intelligence these days, what really sets OutSystems apart is the fact that we already have the #1 low-code platform for developing both web and mobile applications. As we expand the capabilities with AI Agent Builder, we can now also be the go-to platform for digital transformation projects involving artificial intelligence. So let's take just a moment and talk about what some of those AI-driven projects might look like. Beyond the built-in quick start applications and agent templates, which I'll cover in just a moment, the possibilities with the AI Agent Builder are endless. Customers can build their own use cases for call center optimization, offering quick answers to common queries, e-commerce translation, translating product descriptions into various languages, revenue intelligence applications, suggesting personalized product recommendations, Q&A over data, or in other words, conversations with AI rather than manual searches, virtual assistants, and employee experience applications to craft personalized development and career progression plans for employees. So if that's not enough to give you some ideas, no worries. AI Agent Builder is packed with a library of ready-to-use applications that includes a customer support ticket deflection application that drastically cuts down on ticket volume by using AI to answer queries directly. There's also a sales call summarization app that improves sales team efficiency with AI-based call summarization, as it generates answers to questions about the call using the MEDPIC framework. And finally, there's the MyGPT app, which provides access to GenAI without actually using a public tool such as ChatGPT. Employees can utilize this for job-specific tasks like document queries, email generation, and Q&A over company data. Plus, there are ready-to-use agent templates including a product translation agent that translates product descriptions for e-commerce websites, a documentation summarization agent that provides concise one-paragraph summaries from text documentation, and finally, a technical report generation agent that automates the creation of in-depth technical reports based on specific prompts mirroring the quality of past documents for different tasks. At OutSystems, we are of course confident enough with AI Agent Builder that we've been using it for quite some time now. One use case includes an update to the OutSystems developer forums in which we used AI Agent Builder to manage the language translations. In a very short period of time, this led to over 6,000 English posts translated into Japanese and a 25% increase in Japanese developers. In another use case scenario, the AI Agent Builder customer support deflection application was integrated into OutSystems.com, and it generated over 25,000 euros in savings based on customer support ticket deflection. In summary, here's a few critical capabilities of AI Agent Builder for you to take away from this session. Integration with state-of-the-art Gen AI models from Azure OpenAI and Amazon Bedrock, AI agent monitoring and governance, quick start applications for ticket deflection, call summarization, and private GPT, knowledge source integrations, AI agent templates for translation, summaries, and reports, and seamless integration with OutSystems mobile and web applications. OutSystems AI Agent Builder supports the best technology for generative AI use cases. The current supported models include GPT models for Azure OpenAI, Claude models for Amazon Bedrock, and the future roadmap will include new state-of-the-art LLMs and private LLMs. The current supported data sources include blob storage from Azure, Kindra from AWS, and the future roadmap will include integration with other data sources in real time. For OutSystems customers, this new add-on is included in the base edition. There's no additional charge, and your team can download AI Agent Builder from the OutSystems Forge. It's currently available, and once downloaded and installed, it will use about 60 application objects in your environment. The additional cost of Gen AI models and data storage will be paid directly to the providers, and you'll need to have an API key for Azure OpenAI or AWS Bedrock. With this checklist completed, you'll be ready to build AI-powered applications in ODC. So let's take a look at the steps to get started, and then I'll show you a demo of an application that integrates with AI Agent Builder. If you're ready, you'll need to log into the ODC portal and then go to the Forge. Here on the Forge, we'll do a quick search for AI Agent Builder, and it should be pretty easy to find. Once you find it in the Forge, go ahead and click on the AI Agent Builder. You'll see the details, the supporting documentation, and then you'll be able to download it and install it in your environment. Once you've installed AI Agent Builder, then you'll need to go back to the Users portal, and we'll need to go ahead and set the End User Access. To do this, we'll click on the End User Access tab, do a quick search for AI Agent Builder, and then be sure to set the permissions in the developer environment. Here you can see a number of different options. I'm just going to choose the developer environment, click Save, and then I should have the role and the access I need to utilize AI Agent Builder. Once you've installed AI Agent Builder, then we can return to the ODC Studio, select it, and open it in the browser. If you have the correct permissions, then you should be able to see the options here, and you can see some of the starting point apps that I mentioned earlier. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see the area where you can also start from an existing agent template, and then also some of the agents that have already been built. Now that you have AI Agent Builder downloaded and installed, let's take a moment to discuss exactly how it works. AI Agent Builder makes it a breeze for anyone, tech savvy or not, to create agents. And then it's fairly easy for an OutSystems developer to integrate with the agent with a web or mobile application in ODC Studio. It's all done in just a few simple steps without any coding. You'll select from the AI models currently available, which include Azure OpenAI or AWS Bedrock. In the second step, you can provide basic instructions to tell your agent what to do in the natural language. For example, you may be a friendly customer support agent, and your task is to respond to customers' issues. You want to make sure that your reply is informative, professional, and it resolves the customer's query efficiently. In the third step of the process, you can select any relevant data sources hosted on Azure or AWS. This enables the AI agent to deliver relevant and personalized responses to its users. Then, all you need to do is save your agent and then add it to the logic layer of your OutSystems applications. For example, a customer support AI agent can be quickly integrated into an existing support portal or application. Then it will be ready to deliver quick and spot-on answers to whatever questions customers throw its way. In the next few minutes, I'm going to demo an application that's already been built with AI Agent Builder, and then I'll quickly show you how you can build your own application. Allow me to welcome you to Neo's Surf Shop. We're quite busy these days as we have hundreds of astronauts floating about the universe purchasing items from our online store. Sometimes they need a little bit of assistance, so what we've done is put together an AI-generated support ticket system that will deflect some of the support tickets and lower the workload on our employees. So let's suppose that I'm a customer and I have a question regarding the Neo Surf Shop return policy. I can easily post that question here and then search for the answer. In just a few seconds, you can see that we've received an AI-generated response that's definitely providing more information and giving us some details on the Neo Surf Shop return policy. And this was generated using the AI Agent Builder. Let me take you behind the scenes and I'll show you how we wired this up. When I open the application in ODC Studio, we'll suppose that this application already existed. And at a later time, we built the agent with AI Agent Builder and added it to this application. So, of course, the way that you would find that is by opening the public elements and then doing a quick search on the sources. I can find very quickly the AI Agent Builder here as a source and a number of different elements that are shared. This one at the top, the call agent element, is what actually generates the AI response. So what I'll do is close that out real quick, go to the Logic tab, and I'm going to open up a server action which we've named Generate AI Response. Here you can actually see that call agent server action and all of the properties that have been applied to actually make this functional within our application. In order to build this agent in AI Agent Builder, as I mentioned before, it's pretty easy stuff. Here we are running AI Agent Builder in the browser, and across the top you can see some agents that have already been created, and you can do a quick search here. And then you can also see the configurations area if you have permissions, and this is where you're going to find the data that you're connected to. I'm going to navigate back over to the main screen, and here's where we can go ahead and either start from an existing agent or go ahead and create a new agent. So now that you've seen this agent working in our Neo Surf Shop application, let me show you how easy it is to build this AI agent. We're going to start by asking the same question here. What is the Neo Surf Shop return policy? And we'll do a quick submit of that question and see what it comes back with. As you can see, right now we don't have a very good response, so we can begin to kind of model this response based on our AI model and instructions. In the upper left-hand area under Customize, you can see where we can choose the model, and then maybe we'll add some simple instructions. So this one, for example, I just want some type of additional text at the beginning of the response. We're going to go ahead and test that out, and we'll see what that looks like. So now this is looking better. We have a little bit more additional information, but I can continue to kind of tweak the model, if you will. So I'm going to add a couple of other instructions here, and then we will try it again to see what happens. And as a developer, you can continue to work on the model to get the different appropriate responses that you're looking for as you're building out this agent. So at this point, I really like what I'm starting to see, but I'm going to make one more change. Notice down at the bottom on the Customize pod on the left-hand side, we have a toggle switch where we can actually use a data source. So I'm going to toggle that and make sure that this information is going to be sourced from our Neo Surf Shop support documentation. Then we'll try it one more time. Whenever I click the search, we're going to go ahead and trigger that agent, and then we'll take a final look at what this response looks like. Okay, at this point, if I like what I see, it's time to go ahead and save the agent. So I'll need to go ahead and save this agent. I'm going to go ahead and save it with a very specific name. And also, you'll need to note the ID. You might want to copy this to the clipboard because that is the text string that you're going to reference from the application to call this particular agent. All I need to do now is click the Save button. That's going to save the agent, and it's now ready to use in my application. Okay, now that I've saved my agent, I'll go back into the Neo Surf Shop application. Once again, remember that you must have the AI Agent Builder source here so that you can extend these public elements and use them in your application. Now, we have already been calling an agent here in this application, and that particular agent ID was stored in a settings property. So what I'm going to do is make sure I have that call agent node selected. I'll go ahead and open up the expression window, and you can see that I can now bring over my own ID and I can use my agent here. If I click the close button, I'll go ahead and click the publish button. We'll give this a second to publish, and then we'll test it out with the new agent that I just created. Okay, with our new application published, we'll go ahead and test this out in the browser. We'll use the same question and see if we can trigger this agent. Now, keep in mind, same application. A few minutes ago when I demoed it, we had one agent. I created a new agent, and now we're testing it with the new agent that I created in AI Agent Builder. Things are looking pretty good. So now let me show you how you can build a quick app to get started with AI Agent Builder. When you download AI Agent Builder from the OutSystems Forge, you'll actually have some models and some data sources that you can use to get started. Here, once again, as I referenced earlier, we can access AWS Bedrock and then also Azure OpenAI. Notice down at the bottom, there's some preset documentation data sources for us to use. These are based on the ODC documents, and they're easily found within this Forge component to help us get started building a sample app. Notice if I click back to the My Agents section, I can see that I've already created an agent here based on Azure OpenAI. So I'll go back to the main screen, scroll down to the bottom where you can see it once again, and you can also see the ID that I've created here. I'm going to go ahead and click this little icon to copy the ID to the clipboard, and then I'll show you an application that I've built based on this model and this documentation. With my agent built and the ID copied to the clipboard, I could build a mobile application very quickly to test this out. Showing it to you here in the emulator, I'm going to go ahead and type in a question, hit the submit button, and then we'll see what kind of AI generated response that we get back from the application. Okay, this looks pretty good, so let me take you behind the scenes and I'll show you what you need to do to build this. When you first create your mobile application in ODC Studio, be sure to open up the Public Elements window. Check the sources and then point to AI Agent Builder, and be sure that you have all of these public elements available so that you can use them in your application. For the next step, go ahead and build out one screen in the mobile application. This screen will have a text field, a submit button, and then also an expression that will receive the answer back from the AI generated response. On this screen, you're going to need 4 different variables: a text variable, an answer variable, a chat message list variable, and then also one variable that's set to a Boolean. When the user clicks on the submit button, it will call the submit on click action. Notice that there's 2 variables associated with that action as well: the chat message and the chat message result. So what we'll do is open up that front end action, and you can see the action flow here. So now I'll take you from top to bottom on this action flow so you can see a little bit more about what's going on. The first node is of course an assign statement. You can see here down at the bottom we're setting the answer to an empty string, and then we're also setting this value is asking to true. The second node is a list append to set the list and the message. For the call agent node, you can see that this is where we'll add the agent ID to make sure we're working with the correct agent. The next node is an assign statement where we assign the agent to the sender and then the response to the content. And then we have another list append to set the list and the result. And then the final assign statement will go ahead and assign the response to that answer, and then we'll set the isAsking variable to false. So based on what you know now, I would encourage you to try to build a sample app with AI Agent Builder and a new agent. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. At OutSystems, we're looking forward to seeing what you're going to build with AI Agent Builder and all of the incredible mobile and web applications that you'll continue to build on the OutSystems platform.